And moving on to our last piece of news in the episode, this game means so much to me. Don't know if you guys have experience with this game, but I used to play this game so much either on my PC, making games that never got finished, that I might actually try to finish up and put out there. And I also played the PS2 version as well, which I did not like. There's reasons why I didn't like it. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But apparently NIS America is actually releasing RPG Maker MV, which was only released on PC up until this point on the Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. This is awesome. So, even though I never really used the actual, unless it was the PS2 version, I never really used the assets in the game itself. I always try to put in my own assets because who doesn't when you get a new game like that? Or when you get a game like that where you can put in your own assets. So that is something that sadly will most likely be lacking in these games versus their PC counterparts. So of course, in that case, it's like PC wins immediately. But here's what's interesting though. There is going to be an app. So there will be an MV Player app, and it will actually, it's a free download by the way, so that's cool. Free download, and it actually allows you to play games that other people created. So you could do that in vein of like Mario Maker, things like that. Also, there will be in-game English audio as well as Japanese, and in-game text in English, French, Italian, German, and Spanish. So you could play this in English, but also in Japanese as well. So what I imagine is it'll probably be a thing where you can, obviously you'll have text if you are US-based and you speak English. You'll have that text, but if you want to make the game in Japanese, like a Japanese RPG, I don't know why I put air quotes. I guess I put air quotes because like it'll be in Japanese, but hopefully there'll also be subtitles so I'll know what they're saying. But either way, that'll be really cool. Also, let's see here. It launched. Okay, so the game is actually will launch. It hasn't launched yet. It will launch in Japan on 3 consoles on November 15th under the title RPG T Cool. T Cool MV Trinity. And yeah, the game's been out on PC by Kadokawa since via Steam since October 2015. I think have I used MV? I know I used XP in 2003 back in the day. Not sure if I used MV. And let's see here. The Overlord 3 anime recently inspired a free game developed by RPG Maker MV. That's pretty cool. And wow, NISA actually, or NISA, previously released RPG Maker FES, I guess FES for festival, FES for the 3DS in North America and Europe in June 2017. I might actually take a look into that. Oh, that's right. There were some streamers I saw online that were streaming that. That makes a lot of sense. Either way, this looks super cool. I'm hyped about this. I don't know if I'll be putting money into playing it or trying to get it because again, I could just get it on the PC and throw in any asset I want to. I don't know. I mean, I will say this much. If I had a Switch, making a game on the go does seem pretty cool. I'll say that much. And, you know, it really depends on how much this game is. If it's going to be a $60 game, I don't know. And I know that might seem silly to some people. I'm not saying that, NISA, NISA, I'm not saying they shouldn't be able to make money off this. They totally should. But at the same time, I do think that because it doesn't have as much customization as its PC counterpart, it should potentially be budget title prices. But there are a lot of languages in there, so I really don't know. And there is an app involved, so all that stuff might mean that this has to be a bit more expensive than I would personally like. But I want to know what you guys think about this. If you guys are hyped about this, you ever used RPG Maker in your life, tell me what you're thinking about in the comment section down below. Before I actually wrap this up, I do want to mention the reason why I didn't like the PS2 version is because I didn't know that you could actually put in a PS2 hard drive to speed up loading times. So for me, when I played the PS2 version, not only were there very few selections, in my opinion, especially when you can, PC version upload your own picture into it, literally yourself. So when I wanted to make an RPG based on me and my cousins and friends and things like that, it was just so hard not only to put us, to feel like we're in there because, it was all like different anime hair colors, nothing, like barely any like darker hair colors, things like that. Also, another thing that ended up happening as well is that, like I mentioned, with the load times, it would just take so long to try to put in any kind of text and jump from one screen to another. And then when I tried to show, be in the overworld, it was great that it was 3D and I was third person, but my sprite didn't look like the sprite, the cool anime hair colored sprite that I had. So I was like, why? But either way, I still have the game in my collection. Might bust it out. Just get some those guys play members over, have some fun, play some RPG Maker. That would be interesting. But either way, though, that'll be over at if we do something like that over at Those Guys Play YouTube channel. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. As always, please remember to like and subscribe if you like these sets of videos, or this video in particular if you're watching this on our YouTube channel. If you don't like them, you can still like and subscribe either way. You can also head over to our Patreon to get the full audio edition of these podcasts, patreon.com/TGProductions. You can get shirts like the one that I'm wearing right now. Hopefully, if you're watching the video version, you see the shirt that I'm wearing. If you're listening to the audio, you don't know what shirt I'm wearing. Either way, you can definitely check out where the shirts are being sold regardless, like our main website tgproduction.net/merchandise, and over at our TeePublic account. Both will be linked in the description box down below. Alright guys, so thank you all so much. Love you all, take care, and tune in next time for another episode of Keikaku Corner. Alright guys, so see ya.